Hello, comrades. Sebastian Michael Cruz here. Today's topic is genius talent number two. So, if you have genius talent number two in your genius path, I'm going to give you a brief intro about what that means for you. And if you haven't gotten your free Genius Path report yet, go ahead and get it. It's at decodeyourgenius.com. Okay, so let's begin. Having genius talent number two is all about emotional resilience, adaptability, and wisdom. So if you look at the symbol in the middle, you can imagine it as a spring, and you are on top of that spring. And it goes up and down, and this can be your internal state where you're going up and down emotionally, sometimes very quickly, sometimes very abruptly. High, high, low, low, everything in between, up and down, up and down. So it can happen like that internally, and it can happen externally, where there are events, high events, low events, and it's bouncing up and down. So the key, though, is to develop the resiliency, the adaptability, which then leads to the wisdom. So let's take a look at an example of genius talent number two in history. Winston Churchill had genius talent number two. Now, Winston Churchill was the prime minister for the United Kingdom during World War II. When, and especially, we see genius talent number two come out when they were fighting the Nazis, when the Nazis were literally bombing London and destroying it. This place with so much history was just absolutely getting destroyed. And it was a very, very, very dark time because you can imagine where you live is being bombed. Imagine the place that you thought was never going to be touched is absolutely being destroyed. And the enemy, who is led by the literal incarnate of evil, is at the front door. That's what they were going through. And as a nation, they were almost broken so many times for obvious reasons. However, through Winston's leadership of resilience, he kept them moving forward. And he has a famous speech about we shall fight, we shall fight. He keeps saying it over and over again. We shall fight in the land, we shall fight at the sea, we shall fight in the fields. Never surrender. And that type of energy is genius talent number two because it's sticking through it. So next time, whatever you're going through right now with the emotional ups and downs of number two, draw strength from those who have come before you with the genius talent number two because they had it and so do you. And their resilience kept strong, stayed consistent through the most horrible times where their home was being bombed around and people that they knew and loved were being lost very, very rapidly. So let's take a look at the resistance pattern of the two of what gets in the way of that. And that really is losing yourself in the emotional swings, which creates impulsiveness and foolish decisions. So genius talent number two isn't about going numb to the emotions. It's not about ignoring the emotions. It's not about pretending the emotions aren't there. No, no. It's about coming to your own process, your own way of understanding that there are the highs and lows, but not getting caught in them, not getting pulled by them. So it's still the spring that's going on, but you're balanced going up and down, and then you can arrive at a wise decision as opposed to making a decision if you're at the bottom of the spring or the top of the spring. And that's why it leads to wisdom because it's somebody who's emotionally felt the range of experiences. So then when they arrive at a decision and give themselves time, subconsciously and consciously, they've felt all the different options and arrived at the best one. And that's why this can be such an incredible wisdom when it's over in the genius talent. So out of the many strategies to reverse that resistance, the one I recommend focusing on for today is taking a look at just being observing your emotional ups and downs throughout the day. And it's totally okay, whatever it is. And notice and practice not getting attached to either the high high or the low low, but allowing the process to go up and down. And then when it starts slowing down and you get to about 80% certainty of what the decision should be, then make the decision, okay? And really understand that it is that internal spring, and it can either be your worst enemy of throwing you up and down, or you can learn how to ride the spring and you can be collecting wisdom along the way so that when you arrive at your decision, it's a very, very wise decision. Okay, so that's what I got for you in Genius Talent number 2. If you haven't gotten your report yet, go ahead and get it, decodeyourgenius.com. My name is Sebastian Michael Cruz. I'll see you in the next video.